Hello, viewers. It's your girl, Ruby Fangirl. And guess what? It's Christmas month, so we're gonna get started with a lot of Christmas stuff. Because, out of all the holidays, I love Christmas. It's like my own love child. But someone who hates Christmas? Yes, I'm talking about the Grinch. I mean, if you could tell by, the thumbnail of this, you know where you're getting into. But we're not going to be talking about the Jim Carrey or the Doctor Strange one. Nah. We're going to be talking about the original special that came out in 1966. I'm talking about the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So yeah, it's not going to be a very long one because we all know how the story is, because it just starts with the Grinch and Grinch hating Christmas the whole Christmas season. Because please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. Because some say it could be perhaps his shoes were too tight. Others say that his head wasn't screwed on just right. I don't know how that's a thing, but whatever. But we can all agree that the most likely reason of all is because his heart was 2 sizes too small. I always keep wondering why that is. I get what it means. That means he doesn't really give a crap about the world. He's just, a Grinch. So, yeah. Look, it's animation, Dr. Seuss stuff. I completely understand. And he talks about all the things he hates. All the noise. And the feast, and they'll sing hand in hand. Basically on the tree and stuff like that. Yeah, don't worry. We'll get to what the Who's do later on, because I have a big rant I want to point out that really drives me nuts every time I see the special. So yeah, just a heads up on that. So enough with the Grinch had enough of this, and he's I must stop Christmas from coming. But how? But we all know he is. He disguises himself as Santa, breaks into all the Who's homes and steals all the items. Basically, what he believes that brought them Christmas cheer is the toys, the gifts, the decorations, the feast, all that stuff. Because it'll take him a little bit to know what the true meaning of Christmas is. So, yeah. So, yep, and also poor Max, he's getting abused by the Grinch. What is it with all the Grinch movies that like to abuse Max? This is animal abuse. I get the reason why, because, he's a Grinch. He's supposed to be mean, but I want to hear you guys in the comments saying, #help Max, or save Max, because he doesn't deserve, all the abuse. But anyway, the Grinch and Max go up to the top of the peak so they can dump all the stuff. And but before he does, he wants to hear all the Who's, fall into despair, oh no, our gifts have been stolen. But instead, they all come out of their homes and sing to Christmas cheer, despite the fact they all have been robbed. Guys, can I go on this rant, please? Thank you. I'm gonna say this right now. What the hell is wrong with these Who's? Because they all been robbed, and they don't give a crap. Seriously, it's if you have been robbed from your own home, only to come in the morning like nothing ever happened. What the hell's wrong with these people? Do they have a Who police? Do they have that? This is just wrong in so many ways. Oh my god. But anyway, the Grinch is confused. Why are they all not in despair? Because they have been robbed. The Grinch robbed them. But then the Grinch realizes that maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. So yeah, finally the Grinch realizes it's not by the things that they do. That's not the spirit of Christmas. It's the people that you care about who give you those things. Basically, love your family, friends, and anything that you care about. And the Grinch realizes that maybe, just maybe, they could do the same thing for him. So the Grinch does the right thing, saves all the Who presents and stuff, and brings them back to the Who's, and they should have brought the Who police if they ever had any. I'm sure the Grinch did the right thing and give them back to them. He should what like Doctor Strange like Grinch did, like apologize that, look, I'm sorry I robbed you, but please don't arrest me. I'll make amends. Yeah, like I just hope it was like that. And also, like, I forgot to reference this like from the Who's like realizing they've been robbed. At least the Jim Carrey's Grinch actually did like the right thing. They realized like, oh crap, we've been robbed, and they found like the true meaning of Christmas. At least the Jim Carrey's Grinch did one thing right, just one thing right in that whole movie. Okay, I'm sorry, I should have done this like a little while ago, but whatever. And finally, the Grinch joins them to a Who feast, and that's how the special ends. So I think this one is easily like the best one out of all of them. And one thing I realized when I was researching this, the narrator and who voices the Grinch in this is voiced by none other than Boris Karloff. This is great. For those who don't know, he was like the actor who played Frankenstein in the classic Universal Monsters movie. And this blew my mind. So this is the first like time I ever heard him as a kid. Oh my god. And also, you know, like the guy who sings like "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch"? I realize now that this is the same singer who would later like sing like for one of the Peanuts movies, like Snoopy Come Home. Yeah, did you realize that there were Peanuts movies? Don't worry, I'll get to that in a future video. So, I'd like to hear from you guys. Have you seen all the Grinch movies? Have you seen the original, the Jim Carrey, or Doctor Strange Grinch? And please, don't be like a Grinch on the holidays. You all celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate. Please don't be a Grinch. Just enjoy the holidays that you celebrate. And I'll see you guys in the next video.